worst sport ever. People ask what I did in high school and for sports, and I'm like, well, in high school I did drugs.
I have no recollection of what I was talking about.
2017 was basically the year that I first started exercising at all in my life. I really think jiu-jitsu saved my life, but I would almost certainly have drunk myself into something, horrible at this point. So I came in and for my first class with Dan Metcalf, I said, I don't want to be choked. I don't think I'm ready for that. And my first class was guillotines. I was foolish in thinking that maybe I could sort of pick and choose what I wanted from jiu-jitsu. So I also didn't know how to protect myself, so I would get all sorts of minor injuries. I always wanted to get out and get on top, and it took me a long time to learn to live in the bad neighborhood and be safe. And since I'm a small person, I'm in the bad neighborhood a lot. So I just needed to really focus on not panicking there. I'm comfortable in uncomfortable situations. I can, as long as I'm not actively dying, I can withstand pain. I never thought that I could be an athlete or would be an athlete. I had no idea what my body could do. And it's been really remarkable to see the change. When I first started exercising, Stacy showed me how to do a single leg Romanian deadlift. I had to start with a plastic cup. I love to coach, especially the beginners, because I'm gonna teach you how to interact with the gym, when to shake hands, good strategies to try, how to ask somebody how to roll, and how to decline, and that you can decline, that you have your own autonomy, and that your consent really matters. The thing that I would tell them is that jiu-jitsu is suffering, and it's super fun.
Just a few seconds left of misery, and then you get to inflict it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Learn to live in pain, and that's one of my favorite parts of jiu-jitsu. Pain with art. I'm not a serious person.
Yeah.
A bad time, you're getting bored. Let's look at that. Let's look at reverse de la worm guard. Let's look at every weird, crappy wrist lock. Let's find some crazy inversion, getting somebody's gi, wrapping around their neck, and then flying over them, which is, by the way, how I got put out one time. The one time I've been put out. I will heel hook a child. Probably my spirit submission would be knuckles on the neck. I learned that from Luke.
Okay.
And you just have them in mount, and you just take your knuckles right in on the carotids and hold them there. It's like a punch choke. It's very, very rude. By just squeezing your knuckles in.
Is it legal?
Yeah. I was doing powerlifting seminars at the gym. I just recently finished the first series, so we did squat, bench, and deadlift. I think for a lot of women, the idea of lifting and going under a heavy bar is intimidating. And so it's important for me to be able to take people and be like, I'm taking you from square zero. Really jittery. I feel anxious, and usually my game plan goes mostly out of my mind for a little bit. But those few minutes right before competition, I'm not a happy person. Once I actually start competing, then everything's better. I can actually hear my coach. I can remember my game plan. You know, I really like actually the chance to fight somebody my own size. Every day at the gym is me in an absolute division. I'm not looking to be the world's greatest. I'm just interested in doing something creative with my body.
Smoke, hold it. Yes.